Hey guys, it's Chris from Tech Takedown and welcome to another episode of Secret Spots. In this episode, I'm going to be showing spots from the two new maps, Piazza and Liberation. Some spots are better than others in this episode, but either way, I'm going to show you where those spots are, and I hope you enjoy. Now I'm going to start by showing spots on the map Liberation. This map has many barriers, so there are not, at least now, many incredible spots, so I'm going to be showing you many of the basic spots. Our first spot in this episode is how to get onto the tank. All you have to do is jump onto this container. From there you can either jump to the right or left side of the tank. There is a barrier right in front of the container, so when you do this you will discover the best way to do it without hitting the barrier. Now if you want to get to the other side of the tank, you can't just walk around the edges, you actually have to go back onto the container. As you guys can see, there was the barrier right there I was going around. Once you're on the container, just jump to the other side of the tank and you'll be set and ready to go. Here's another tank you can get on. It's very similar to the last one, but you can't just jump onto the container. You actually have to back up a bit, and from there you can sprint jump and you will land on top of the container, where there you can either jump to the front or back of the tank. The next spot involves a strafe jump. You're just going to jump all the way up to this top box, and from there you are going to strafe jump over to the other box near this truck, and once you're there you are high off the ground. Unfortunately you can be knifed there, but it's still a decent spot. Now this spot is pretty simple and obvious. All you have to do is climb up these boxes where you can then jump onto this fountain. If you go prone on it, it's a good spot for infection because the only way for them to get up is the same way you did. You do have to be careful about standing near the edges because zombies can knife you from the edge, but if you have a team up here all in prone, you should be safe and good to go. The next spot requires another player. They are going to have to lay prone in between these barrels. All you have to do is run into them and jump. Once you're in the air, immediately crouch and you should be able to land on the barrels where you can walk around the containers and shoot everyone that walks by. If you don't have another player to help you, you can always throw down a care package in front of it and then jump from the care package onto the containers. Moving to the map Piazza, this is a simple spot that is great for all game types. While walking around this grass, you wouldn't think that there's someone actually hiding in it. All you have to do is go prone in this grass and you can pick off everyone that runs by. They can't see you, and it's a great spot to stay hidden. Up next is one on top of a sign where all you have to do is climb up this car. From there you can jump onto this sign. It's a little harder than it looks. Once you land on the sign, you're just going to climb up it. Well, on top of it there actually isn't much you can do, but it's a nice spot to go to when you're bored during a game. Here's a great spot if you're playing Infected. You're just going to go up these stairs, hop on this stone railing, and then you're going to strafe over to the top of this lamp. From there, no one can knife you, and if the Infected want to get you, they have to get up the same way you did, so pretty much you're safe until you run out of ammo. Here's a pretty simple spot. All you have to do is from the steps run and jump onto the top of this van, and then from there you can jump on top of the fence. You can either jump on the right or left side, it's totally your preference, and from there you can just chill and shoot the people around you. Here's a great spot for infection or if you're trying to hide. As you can see, if you do it incorrectly, you will die, but if you do it correctly and land in the correct spot on this staircase, you will actually survive. It's a great spot if you're hiding from people because they will never be able to find you, and if you're playing Infected, all the zombies will jump off and either die from the death barrier or you can shoot them before they reach you. This spot is very similar to the last one where you're able to dodge the death barrier. If you do it incorrectly, you'll slide down the rock and die, but if you do it correctly, you'll be able to jump from this railing and land on the rock and survive. Very similar to the last one where if any of the infected jump for you and do it incorrectly, they will die from the death barrier and you'll be able to take them out before they can actually get you. And saving the best for last, this spot was discovered by ActOriginal. We hadn't seen it uploaded before now. All you're going to do is jump onto this truck and then jump over to this railing. And from this railing, you can actually jump into the palm tree. Now, if you fall out of the palm tree, you will fall into the death barrier and die. What you want to do is walk up until you see the green branches sticking out and then stop. That way you don't fall through. And in here, nobody can see you. You are hidden by all the leaves and branches. And it's a great spot for infected because the only way they can get you is if they hop up onto the truck and then onto the railing, and by then you will have already shot them down. So this is a prime spot and you guys should definitely go check it out. Well guys, this has been Chris from Tech Takedown. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Secret Spots. I'd also like to give a big shout out to ActOriginal who helped me finding spots in this video. I couldn't have done it without him. And guys, I'll catch you in the next video.